Do you have a heart for missions? In downtown Amarillo, Texas, Citychurch Outreach Ministries is hard at work sharing Christ's love and making a difference. Share our experiences with us at your City Church, where we are living the mission and serving Christ.
Hello, I'm Donnie Lane Jr. from City Church in Amarillo, Texas, and I just want to thank you for watching another episode of Your City Church. It's the best place that I know of to find information about City Church, and especially those folks who love to come and live the mission. City Church is a mission access point. If you want to serve the Lord and reach the unchurched parts of our city, I cannot think of a better place than City Church. And today I just want to tell you and remind you about our program during the summer to feed kids. We feed and deliver 1,500 freshly prepared meals each day to hungry children. And if you would like to learn more about our program, we call it Fill a Bag and Feed a Child. It's through City Church's City Kid Cafe. And you can download a PDF version of this or request a print version of this by logging on to citychurchamarillo.com, and you'll find more information there, and everything you need to know is there on our homepage. But inside of it has articles where we explain the methods, how we feed, what goes into those bags, the big picture behind why we're in this ministry. And I love one of the biggest story here, City Church brings help with hope. You know, City Church uses this tool of feeding children to reach these children. And the lunches are a lifeline because they're needed to fill their stomachs, but it also gives us a chance to win their hearts and to tell them about the love of Christ. I also just want to make you aware of all the things that are going on at City Church over the summer. And I want to ask you to stay tuned for more episodes showing the Vacation Bible School ministry that goes on in our park across the street. We were over yesterday with kids climbing on the wall, and it's like kid heaven across the street from City Church. And during the summer, we will have 10 consecutive weeks of Vacation Bible School. We also have youth groups coming that are going to be living here at City Church, carrying out the different functions of the Vacation Bible School, as well as feeding children. So there's a lot of activity. There's also a lot of ways for you to become a part of the ministry at City Church. And we want to use these segments as a means of focusing on people that, just like you, working on staff or as a volunteer here at City Church, so that you can see the work that goes on. And this week we wanted to focus on Rod Hester, our new minister of worship, teaching youth and children, adults of all ages from all parts of town how to worship and love and express our love for God together.
I'm Rod Hester, the worship pastor here at City Church. And let me just say what a privilege it is for my family and I to be a part of this ministry here in downtown Amarillo. Jumping back about 19 years ago, Don Lane and his family, they were our pastor at Crestmont Baptist Church in Burleson, Texas. And this past October, Don Lane gave me a call and expressed a desire for us to come down here and lead worship for a special worship service. And we did that. And we've been driving back and forth between there and Woodward, Oklahoma until December. And we felt God's call on our lives to come down here and be a part of this ministry full time. And we did move right after Christmas, and we've been here in Amarillo full time since December. But we work with all the ministries of the church, not just the music ministry, not just the adult music ministry, but also we've been working with the youth, working with them with choir. We've introduced drama, stick drama with the youth, and they were not real sure about it at first, but they love it now. And our children's choir is growing. We have a few children that have come all year long and performed 2 or 3 times here at the church, and that is growing. And we're also involved with youth ministry. If you feel like there's a need in your life to become a part of a music ministry, if the Lord has given you the gift of music and a desire to use it for Him, I'd invite you to come to City Church and check us out here and worship with us. I'd love to meet you, have you meet the other instrumentalists, and if God calls you to be here, I'd invite you to come and be a part of our worship here at City Church.
You know, you might want to come down with your children. You might want to come down with your civic group or Sunday school class and work. And at City Church, we have a saying that whether you give, volunteer, or serve for a lifetime, here at City Church, you can come and live the mission. And I want you to consider this my invitation for you to do just that. Come down, ride on a van, come go with us. Let us show you what God's doing through City Church.
City Church is located at 205 South Polk Street, Amarillo, Texas, 79101. Our telephone number is 806-371-0089, and our web address is www.citychurchamarillo.com. Come and serve Christ with us at your City Church, where we are living the mission and serving Christ.